Where? I was the first one here. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Don't you mean Wokies? I'm noticing more of her. Because of people that got hired are a whole bunch of Wokies. Not, they aren't holding the company hostage yet. Luckily I won't be there when that happens. I'm going to be, no, not yet. Well, there is one guy who's kind of a problem, but I ignore him. I guess he keeps on like trolling me for being a Dodger fan. No, they're going to, I know. You just... the reason I was upset is because he keeps on saying, oh, Giants are better, Giants are better. I'm like, who cares about the fucking Giants? Yeah, well, so far, Dodgers aren't so good. Yeah, I know. I heard. And I'm not even gonna participate if the Dodgers aren't gonna make it, though. What was that? No.
you hear me?
It's now. I can hear you. Now I can't.
Well, I'm just asking right now because I'm in the basement. Yeah, I know. It's just I'm broke right now. Have you seen the new updates for the Discord?
I saw something about him, yeah.
Yeah, now you only need 7, like, boosters to basically get to level 2. Yeah. Used to be 15. Yeah, all you gotta do is basically like spend $30 per month on Discord, and suddenly you're at level 2.
No, me neither. I don't hear anything.
Okay, how about this? Am I louder?
Oh.
Am I louder, Aaron? Yeah, I did have a glance through that. Oh, yeah. I heard Netflix hired some of those people back that they suspended. Well, given what happened to all these companies recently, and especially with Paradox Interactive being accused of doing even more sexism. I'm like, really? Yep, I agree with Arch on that one. This is not a sexual harassment issue. This is a hiring issue. Stop hiring SJW. Yep. Anyways, I'm putting this. Nice music, by the way. Oh yeah. Hey, group.
Also, you can actually hear us on stream, even though we haven't even started the show yet.
Hi.
Konbanwa! Ladies and gentlemen, come one, come all to the Shogun's tent. The show in which that those that build and improve the culture are put on a pedestal, while those that destroy and pervert it are put to the sword. This is the October 14th edition of the Shogun's tent, and I am, of course, the Bane of the Woke, the Harbinger of Heritance, the Mad Shogun, RealAaronAlexander. And as usual, I have three of my retainers here in attendance. First off, the man who is basically living the sort of a Groundhog Day time loop of the Falcons keep fucking up, especially Super Bowl 51. We got Akira Coops. And second off, we have the fair maiden who probably moonlights as a patron of the Blue Oyster Bar from Police Academy, the literary sage of Washoe County, Justine Hart, and lastly, the man who formerly owns the only bar and grill in town. Well, and he sold it off just because he has different future endeavors that hopefully involve getting the Lions away from the Ford family. We're talking about the Snowman here. How y'all doing tonight?
Great.
Alrighty. I know it's been a couple weeks, and yeah, it's gonna be another couple weeks before I have another show. I'll explain that at the end of tonight's stream, but let's not waste any time. Coops, you got something to share for us, I believe.
Yes.
All right, floor is yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, boy, do I have a story for you guys, and this is not a rant or anything. This is just a story that happened to me about a while ago while I was at work. So, I was minding my own business, doing my work and everything, and all of a sudden, my stomach starts eating itself. You know, working retail will make you work up an appetite. So, I decided to head to the vending machine on the sales floor to grab a snack and drink to hold me until lunch break, which was about an hour from then. I get the soda just fine, and I get me a bag of potato chips. However, this is where things get a little bit interesting. The chips got stuck in the machine.
What? What happened?
The potato chips got stuck in the vending machine.
Okay, like you do. It happens to us all.
So I do my best impression of the old Adult Swim game Vending Machine Champ, if you remember that old Flash game, and start banging on the machine like a goddamn madman, but not too much because I'm pretty much built for destruction. I'm nearly 300 pounds worth of fat and muscle. So as I'm right there trying to get my chips out of the machine to no success, my store manager sees me and decides to help me out because he cool like that. We did everything, but no dice. So we decided to tip over the machine a bit and bring it down hard to shake it down to the bottom.
Let me guess, you destroyed the machine. You fucked up the machine, did you?
You wish. No, but it worked. The chips did get down to the bottom, but this ain't how the story ends.
Okay, what happened?
While we was happy we got the chips out, another problem emerged.
Uh-oh.
When we looked up the machine, one of the legs of said machine was sitting on the top of my shoe.
Ouch.
Oh.
Well, yes and no. You see, with the work I do, I pretty much have to go through the day without losing body parts, especially my feet, because I kind of need those. So I wear steel-toed shoes to work every day to prevent that from happening. And yes,
land on the toad.
Yes, while it was on my
you were
foot.
basically stuck.
Well, yeah, good thing this didn't happen to you Coops.
Teacher, quick, I need a take it down. What's the matter? I don't know, my leg, it hurts.
But yeah, it didn't actually reach my toes because when it comes to steel toes, I wear 2 sizes more than my actual shoe size because it helps my toes and my feet breathe a little bit. It was literally sitting like in between the steel part of my steel toes and between my toes, so it barely missed it. So the store manager and I spent another 3 minutes or so trying to get my foot free from the machine's deathly grip. And we really eventually succeeded, but now my left boot is now worn out and I gotta buy a new pair.
Oh, that's not good.
And pretty much the store manager roasted me for the rest of the day, saying, "Oh, I wondered it'd be funny if I just left you over there, just got you a chair, and then I just call my boss. She comes over and she sees you like this." I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
So, but we were both laughing at it because when you really think about it, it was pretty funny that my foot got stuck due to my own hunger. So, moral of the story, well, 2 morals. 1, thank God for steel-toe boots. And 2, your hunger will wind up getting you in trouble one of these days if you're not careful.
Oh, I should know that. I'm still paying the lifelong sins of my voracious appetites. But hey, at least I'm better. I'm a lot lighter than I was like 2 or 3 years ago. But hey, it happens to us all.
At least you did something about it.
Yeah, of course. Lately, I've been creeping back up. Well, yeah, but don't worry. You know, that thing will be repaired. I might have to start walking again now that the weather's cooled off a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
I went walking today. That was a bad move on my part.
Really cooled off here.
yeah, it's cooled down. Yeah, it was like 80 degrees up until like last week. I was like, Jesus Christ! It's not even. It's October. August was 2 months ago. Go away. Swear to God, if I wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be.
Well, seriously, I went walking today.
Yeah.
I came back. You could have swore I went through a marathon of running.
Oh my God, that's called being out of shape. It happens to me too. Well.
Oh yeah.
However,
It was like 74 outside. I'm like, holy crap! It's October.
yeah.
Well, thankfully, for me, it's not thankful, but you probably would have liked the weather out here for the last week, as it's been 40s and 50s.
Oh, good. Coat weather. Good. We'll be getting some of that shit in a couple weeks, I'm sure. But, anyways.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, speaking of people who have who decide to go outside for a bit and enjoy the great outdoors, well, a certain nonagenarian, a famous nonagenarian, has decided to take.
I didn't know he was that old.
Has decided to take things a bit further. Go somewhere where no nonagenarian has gone before, if you will. William
Space,
Shatner.
finally.
William Shatner, famous of being James Tiberius Kirk of Star Trek, has decided to, after I would say, God, when did that show came out? Like 50 or 60 years ago, right?
Yeah.
At 90 years old, has become the oldest person to have been shot up into space.
Yeah.
Yo, that was a beautiful thing.
Oh, indeed it was.
And he was so grateful to have that experience.
Oh, yes, so.
He's like, I want this feeling for the rest of my life.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I don't ever want to lose this.
Now, William Shatner, he's been quite the outdoorsman in the last 20 years. I mean, he's gone skydiving.
Yeah,
He's gone skydiving. He's always he's a mainstay at cons. And
Yeah.
Like I said, he's one of the better Twitter one of the best Twitter accounts that I followed. I mean, I mean, how can you not like the Shatner? Come on.
No.
Unless you're a certain person, we'll get to it in a moment. But
the fact that he went to space just completes his picture.
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, which reminds me, come on, Shatner, don't die on us. I mean, yes. I mean,
I'm also looking at the chat.
Yeah.
Broken Brother Ball is salty right now.
Hairball? What's he salty about?
Wyoming was 18 last night.
Who's Wyoming? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. That
he's talking about temperatures. He said his.
Oh, you big baby! Come down to Chicago in January.
Yeah, remember. Keep in mind, he truck driver. He travel a lot.
Yeah, but
I live in Michigan.
you went through the hill. Well, I think you went through the Rockies. It tends to get cold sometimes over there. But anyway, nothing as cold as space, because you know how notoriously cold it is.
And nothing's saltier than George Takei.
No, we'll get to that, because I want to talk more about his experience, because it's a beautiful story. Even though this was made possible by, of all people, Jeff Bezos.
Hey, he did one good thing in his life.
Yeah, that's got to count for something. Now do that shit about 50 million times.
No kidding.
Yeah, but anyway, what Shatner said was, "What you've given me is the most profound experience I can imagine. I'm so filled with emotion about what just happened. It's extraordinary. I hope I never recover, that I can maintain what I feel now. I don't want to lose it. It's so much larger than me and life." Oh, indeed it is. He also goes on that everybody in the world needs to do this, or everyone needs to see this. And you know what? It said to see the blue color go right by you, and now you're staring into blackness. That's the thing. The coloring of blue. So he was pretty poetic about his experience, and considering that he took part in one of the legendary franchises that centers around space. I mean, that counts for a lot of things. He's already a legend, but you know what? But I think there's plenty of chapters left in this guy.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh yeah. But even though this was such a special moment for this man, however, there is one person that wasn't too happy about this. As a matter of fact, I believe he was a little salty about it. George fucking Takei!
Well mannered.
Oh my god. I'm gonna put to sum this up, it'll be like this.
Down here, salt is a way of life.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt. And you breathe that in, and you constantly taste the salt.
Oh my, the salt.
He calls Shatner a guinea pig.
A guinea.
And even that.
That's just bullshit
Fuck
right
you,
there.
George.
Takei, can't you at least put your beef with Shatner aside for at least for at least 10 fucking minutes and actually give him credit where credit is due?
Wait, I've forgotten. What is his beef with Kirk?
I don't know. But then again,
It's been a long feud between them both.
how old
I
are
don't
you?
even know who started this shit.
How old are you, Takei? Knock it off! Squash it already!
Hey, Aaron. There's only one place to put him. With all his salt.
Where?
Where are the salt mines located at, Aaron?
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yes. It's right off the coast of Japan. His ancestral homeland, if you will.
Detroit.
You know what? You're right. Fuck it. You're going to Detroit, Takei.
No! No, not Detroit! No! No, please! Anything but that! No!
Oh, God.
No, I didn't know about the Japan having salt mines, but that's good to know.
Yeah, but anyway, he goes on. He says he's boldly going where other people have gone before. He's a guinea pig. He's 90 years old, and it's important to find out what happens. He spoke in his opening of the thoughts of a colored man. Oh, God. He goes on. So 90 years old is going to show a great deal more on the wear and tear of the human body. So he'll be a good specimen to study. Although he's not the fittest specimen of 90 years old, so he'll be a specimen that's unfit. Seriously, shut up, Takei. I mean, if you think you can do better, how about you arrange a trip to space, you fucking salty ass bastard?
Shit, you might as well send him to the shores of Japan.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even bother. And he's got the nerve to say, oh, he's very self-centered. Motherfucker, he's William Shatner! Alright? That'd be like calling Ric Flair self-centered. What a fucking salty ass, grumpy old man this fool is, you know? Shit.
I know how to use a rapier. I know how to use a gun. Shut up.
Now, folks, I want to ask you, when you get around George Takei or William Shatner's age, who you'd rather be in this situation, Takei or Shatner?
Shatner.
Shatner.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
at least Shatner went to space.
He went to space. He went skydiving.
I think George is just jealous.
Exactly. He
He's jealous.
is. This is envy.
Well, that's what salty bean means. You're jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think his beef is can be summed up as simple. He wasn't as charismatic or as popular as Shatner was, but he thinks he's higher than him at every level. No wonder he's a fucking wokey. He thinks he's better than everybody, including Shatner.
Yeah.
So fuck him. Fuck him and the horse he rode in on. And speaking of salty ass wokey, well, actually not salty, that's later. But we're gonna talk about a certain group of idiots. LARPers! Cultural LARPers, if you will. And they managed to...
please explain to me what a LARPer is.
Basically, someone who likes to roleplay, but in real life.
Yeah. Now,
You know how role players tend to sit around a table, and some of them may act out on their characters?
Mm-hmm. Some people...
LARPers will do that in the middle of the field.
Yeah, they'll do it in the middle field.
Oh.
And let me give you
In costume.
Let me give you an example. Someone actually did. I think someone did a LARP. While I was in downtown Naperville, like about 20 years ago, I was right in the middle of I was right in the middle of a freaking LARPA Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh,
No
gosh.
joke.
How that went?
Well, I was actually talking to I think one of my buddies was involved, and he's like, "Hey, we're doing a LARP of Vampire the Masquerade." I'm like, "Oh, okay, have fun."
Hey, so you just hightailed it out of there, right?
No, I was just like, what? I was like, do what you want, man. I'm just walking around. I'm just walking around trying to find some women. And remember, keep in mind, at the time I was a simp.
Ah.
So you were basically scouting for that precious as hell goth chick.
Yeah. Well, I did eventually get one 10 years from that fact, but then again, okay, I don't want to talk about it. But
Yeah, too many regrets.
not really. I just didn't like the way it ended. Anyway, but we also have cultural LARPers as well, and this group of Critical Role falls directly into it. Yeah, him and Matt Mercer. Apparently, they've raised $9 million for an animated series.
What?
Yep, $9 million for animated series that I think Amazon's going to do for them.
Oh.
Well,
that said,
at least
That's
it ain't
pretty
Netflix.
this is proof. No, I need a tackle on this because this has been a bane of my existence for a few short years.
Yeah.
Especially when one of my friends are like saying, well, how come Critical Role does it so much better than most normal D&D games? I got to answer to that. It's because they're not actually playing Dungeons & Dragons. They're fucking paid to play Dungeons & Dragons.
Exactly. Aren't most of these people professional actors anyway?
They are professional voice actors. They are paid moolah to play this game. They even got a script for this shit.
Yeah, really. And of course, there's a big.
One time got on the line, and one of his players like, "Hey, stick to the script."
Yeah, and here's the thing, though, and all these idiots that are talking about that they're responsible for making tabletop gaming popular now. I'm like, here's the problem with that statement. You have a bunch. The problem is you have a bunch of fucking joiners who don't want to abide by the rules and regulations. They think every fucking game should be like how Critical Role is.
You know, you want to be funny, and this would be the best fucking thing Wizard of the Coast fucking deserves right now.
Mm-hmm.
Critical Role realize that they don't need Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Instead, they'll just make their own RPG.
Exactly. Yeah, as soon as they do that, Watsy's gonna be left out in the cold.
Oh yeah, watch all the 5e motherfuckers go out. Here's me back with the OSR being like, oh yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Fuck you, assholes.
Yeah, now...
You weren't relying on Critical Role,
yeah,
and they ditched your ass.
Uh-huh.
And now... what happens when you beat our woke motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. And now, granted that Critical Role's game would be more of a narrative-based game, but you know what? Watsy would get what it fucking deserves. But I will say this: the initial goal was at $750,000, with production costs being from $35,000 to $50,000 for 1 minute of animation. Jesus Christ! You couldn't find anyone on fucking on Pixiv or fucking DeviantArt and get half the fuck and get at least a fraction of that.
Look at the Hentai Foundry.
Yeah, Hentai Foundry.
Who would do it for a fraction of the price?
Yeah. I mean,
It's got fucking talent.
Yes. Well, like Mercer. You ever heard of a thing called overhead? Look it up. You might. I understand.
Well, of course, this might be all fucking money meant for them to be paid as well.
Yeah, I understand. You don't
pay
want
out the executives at Amazon.
Yeah, I understand. You don't want to spare any expense. I have that same mindset, but this is where you start doing your homework a little. You know, see where you can get see where you can get away with without sacrificing your quality. Okay, just a very
quality.
Yeah, then again, it is Critical Role.
I mean, I seen one of their go to their site on YouTube.
Yeah, I refuse to.
I swear to God, one of the thumbnails, one of these guys, one of the bell givers, was basically wearing little kid shorts.
Wait, what?
Like, yeah, I'm not joking.
Oh, Jesus.
It's somewhere along season 2 where they stop actually using like imagery of their D&D characters and instead focuses on them.
Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
Jesus fucking
The dude
Christ.
looks like he was dressed up like a little kid. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you want a sippy cup?
This is how man's dressed up like. I'm like,
you want a sippy cup?
No, yeah, I'm wearing blue jeans and a t-shirt like a normal ass adult.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you want a sippy cup? You want some cookies to go with that shit?
I mean, he looks like a fucking kid. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. And people wonder why women have a hard time getting men these days.
Yeah, all the rich ones look like fucking kids. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the ones that are living paycheck to paycheck. Oh, I don't want him. He doesn't make enough money for me. Yeah, gold-digging bastard.
Ladies.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to step down.
Yeah.
Drop a few notches from what your expectations are.
Yeah, you hook up with one of those motherfuckers. You might as well take him to a daycare for their first date.
Oh God, can you imagine what happens if the dude gets mugged?
Yeah.
Who do you think is gonna be the one defending the woman? No, ain't the woman defending him. He's gonna be the one running away like a screaming little girl, and she's gonna be out there looking at a knife and like, oh fuck.
Oh God. Probably a night to cut off his balls. Or what? Or
nah, he's too busy running away. He forgot his a long time ago. No, so the news next day is gonna say, a woman killed by a mugger, no witnesses.
Yep. Kitty Genovese all over again. But anyway.
No, it's just people. Critical Role. They're paid hundreds of thousands of dollars per actor just to make shit up.
You see,
I don't even think they're even following the dice rolls. I think they're fumbling.
Oh yeah. Now, folks, here's the deal. This is why we say gatekeep your hobbies, because if you want to participate in the wonderful world of tabletop RPGs, just remember you gotta respect the rules. You gotta respect the rules and regulations. Don't think this is some time in Pee-wee's Playhouse, okay?
And you got at least have some actual real expectations.
Yeah, learn the rules
You're
at least.
You're not going to get the Critical Role way of things handled down on table.
Exactly. I mean, it's like it's like lightning. It ain't
gonna handle your shit.
Yeah, it's like lightning. It rarely strikes twice.
No, seriously, I'm like, I want to make a tiefling bard. Bill's like, oh fuck, not this again.
Yeah, Critical Role, in my opinion, has ruined fucking tieflings.
Dude, tieflings were awesome in 2nd edition. Yeah. You know what tieflings were at 2nd edition Planescape? They were normal people that were born mutated because their parents were somewhere close nearby to a tainted ground.
Yeah.
They weren't like demon children. They were just unfortunate people who were basically born near a fucking tainted zone.
Yeah. Well,
and
like
they took that mutation with stride.
Yeah. And now
I'm pretty sure most Tiefling players of today wouldn't be able to do.
Of course not. Nowadays, it's probably a gender queer with zero pronouns being that. You know what? Let's move.
It's funny because Tieflings back then were basically each one is unique.
Yeah.
You would think the snowflakes would go after that, but no.
Yeah, but no, they gotta bastardize it into their own. They gotta bastardize into their own bat shittery. But anyway, let's move on. By the way, yeah, $9 million is no small feat, but seriously, rethink your overhead, okay? Hey, Mercer? What am I talking about? Of course he won't. Moving on.
No, if anything, Amazon will handle the cash.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Oh, God. Reset era! They're on their shit again.
Oh, 89 characters and a single black character.
The
Actually, there was a response to that.
The anti-blackness of... You know what? Before we do on that, I gotta do this.
And the walls are painted white. And the chalk is white. And even the copy machine is white. This, my friend, is a white devil's conspiracy.
Oh, God. Hey, Coops, you finished eating?
I had just got done eating.
Great timing, man. Great timing, man, because I got something for you, man.
Is that so?
Just look at this shit. Fucking reset era doing bullshit again.
Oh, fucking hell. Drink!
Yep.
I feel like, oh shit, here we go again.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, I got something. Oh, no, that's not it. Where is it? Yep, here we go.
Oh shit, here we go again.
So, let me read off this stupid thing. Of course, the author's note, blah-da-da-da-da-da-da. Talk about Pyra and Mithra and yada 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 yada. But I'm just gonna read this shit off anyway. As many of you know already, I'm a huge fighting game fan who loves the Super Smash Brothers series to pieces. Fighting game, party game, whatever you want to call Smash. I've been playing since its inception on the Nintendo 64. Press an X. And while I still stand by the opinion that Melee is the best entry in the series, Ultimate is very easily a close second for me. From its massive roster to a plethora of stages to the great music, there's lots to love about Smash Ultimate. But the game has 3 glaring problems that I've been very vocal about. Lack of women, lack of melanin, terrible netcode that I've been very... of the 3. Only the first one has been addressed in some capacity. There has been woman characters in Smash in the past, you dolt!
Dude, wasn't Samus in the first one?
I believe so.
Yeah, Samus has been in Smash since the first game.
Yeah.
Peach has been in since Melee.
Yeah. Anyway, goes on. The 6 of their texts to rectify the problem are up to debate. Min is great, more on her later, but Pyra and Mithra are basically poster girls for the objectification in modern Nintendo games. Oh, please.
Objectification, fucking drink.
Oh, definitely. Oh, god damn it. You know...
Man, I ran out of beer too soon.
Cherry picking, more bullshit, and a lot of straw mans. Jesus Christ almighty. Oh, and also buzzwords. Modern audiences, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I know this goes on, but you know what? I'm not going to subject you to the torture of Reset Era. But...
No, didn't they already have a black character? Wasn't he just like a silhouette man?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm like the fucking Bird Blocks challenge when it comes to fucking Smash. I don't know shit about the damn game except I know of a situation that happened in a certain tournament where I don't know if it was Street Fighter or Smash, but the guy that got attacked by some Harridan and then goes, "Who bitch this is?"
That was Guilty Gear.
Yeah. But point stands. You get a lot of this shit in fighting game tournaments these days.
Luckily, you have me as the resident FGC member.
Okay, you can take point on this one then.
Where do I start? As a black man myself, it is no issue in the world to me that there's no sign of any black characters in Smash. You can argue Mr. Game & Watch and among other things, but I don't know if this person even realized that there's actually black skinned versions of like both the Inkling boy and the villager characters in Smash. So I have no idea what the fuck this person's complaining about.
Me neither.
Wait, I just hit something. Could you just add your Mii character into that?
Yeah, I believe
yes,
so.
you can, as a Mii fighter.
We have a fixable solution, fellows.
Problem solved. So quit your bitching.
Just goes to show you who plays the game and who don't.
Yeah, you know what? Considering Reset Era in the next article, well, it's time for these idiots to play another game. I think, Snow, you know where I'm going with this, right? Snow?
Sorry, I was distracted by the cat. They were doing something stupid.
You know what game that I'm going to have Reset Era play in this case?
I don't know, because I can't imagine any game they'd be good at.
Oh, God. Coops, I guess you're going to have to tell us.
Well,
Aaron, with the whammy?
It's about time these motherfuckers press their luck.
Big bucks and stop it all.
Bitch.
How apropos, seeing it's close to Halloween.
I knew it was with the whammies.
Yeah, it is pretty apropos being close to Halloween. Unfortunately, that's your fourth whammy. That means you're out of the game. However, this time you get a consolation prize. Yes, I'm actually going to give you a consolation prize this time. You get bought out. And I'll be honest with you, they paid way too much for you.
Wait, Reset Era got sold?
Yep. The original owner promises that nothing should change about the popular forum. Oh, popular? Really?
Who's dumb enough to fucking buy them?
Bullshit!
We'll see in a second. The popular online gaming forum Reset Era has been acquired by Swedish company MOBA Network for the sum of $4.55 million. You overpaid, you idiot. Though assurances have been made that little will change regarding the day-to-day management of the site. Please, I hope to God it does over time.
You know what's gonna happen?
Yeah?
The Swedish company's gonna get fucked over. Because, well, apparently, Swedish people like to get fucked over, from what I've seen recently. Especially with Paradox Interactive.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy who just got $4.5 million, he's just gonna make a new fucking site.
Yeah, it's like it's NeoGAF all over again.
I mean, these sites are dime a dozen. It doesn't cost that much
Yeah, no
to make
shit.
a new site. They were better off just making a site of their own.
Yeah, like I said, we've seen this before with NeoGAF.
Or better yet, they're just better off not doing any shit about it. Because you don't want any more of these woke fuckers.
Yeah, and I'm starting to see the grift pattern here. You sell the site for a cool million, make another trash site. The old trash site becomes crap. Then everyone moves to the new trash site, and the cycle fucking repeats. I'm starting to think this is his grift.
And what a grift for $4.5 million.
Yeah, but I figured
that's half as much as Critical Role.
Yeah, and like I said, but the problem here is $9 million for just that one time. This is probably going to be This is probably going to be diminishing returns, but you still get seven figures every few years. Because what I think's going to happen is they're going to try to rebrand. They'll probably buy a new site. They'll try to rebrand and then pretty much cast Reset Air into the Shadow Realm, and then make a new trash wokey site. That's all that's gonna happen.
Holy shit! How stupid are the Swedish people?
They're Swedish.
Damn! No wonder Arch doesn't like them.
I mean, I'll give them credit. They didn't fall for the whole Branch Covidian bullshit like the rest of the West has. But that's one good thing among a sea of other bad things they've done.
Dude, $4.5 million.
You overpaid.
Man.
You got ripped off. And by the way, no refunds.
That site's not even worth $1,000.
It's not even worth $10. Shit, I could You're better off. Your money will be better well spent going to fucking Popeyes and getting a chicken sandwich with some fries.
Dude, my figurines cost more than Reset Air.
Exactly.
I mean, just one of them.
Oh my god. But yeah. It seems we're probably gonna get a name change for the trash site eventually, but meanwhile this fucking grifter is enjoying his money. Yeah,
He should. Holy shit.
Don't spend all in one place, you jagoff.
Oh, you know he's gonna go to.
Oh yeah, you know. They can't handle it. They can't help themselves.
Straight to fucking what's that? OnlyFans.
Yeah, probably spent on OnlyFans, Funko Pops, freaking MCU, Lucasfilm memorabilia. That's probably where all that money's going to. It's going to go right to those thoughts on OnlyFans, which again, some of them I don't mind, but like I said,
no, it's just the scummy ones I don't like. It's
definitely.
Hey, little boy, spend your daddy's credit card on me.
Yeah. So, anyway, moving on. Oh god, the Gruden Grinder just got Gruden grinded. As you know, everyone here has said some stupid shit at some point, right? We've said a few gamer words, got a little pissed off because some idiots are being idiots,
Oh,
and
yeah, we all been there.
Every once in a while, someone says a few gamer words and says something a little uncouth. This has happened to John Gruden 10 years ago in some emails to his buddy. I believe what's the name of the guy that used to run the Redskins? The guy that goes.
Snyder?
The guy, not Snyder. The guy that says the culture is damn good.
You got me there.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but I know who he is, but the name escapes me. He was with Tampa Bay, but he was with the Redskins. But here's what happened: the Shield was pretty much was pretty much going on a witch hunt against the name Redacted. And what happened was they found some correspondence between. Hold on, I'll go look for his name. Hold on a second. Who was the Redskins general manager? I think he was a general manager.
What was the vulgar criticism?
Well, Bruce Allen. That's his name. Bruce Allen. So they found in Bruce Allen's emails a couple correspondence they had between him and John Gruden. And now, John Gruden was pretty goddamn pissed about the situation at the time because I believe the leader of the president of the Players Association, well, let's just say the guy was a fucking moron. But he had a couple uncouth things to say about him. I would say in anger of him, but I can understand his frustration, but come on, must you use gamer words to describe this idiot? More specifically, what he called him was rubber lips. And now, I don't know, I think he explained the context of rubber lips saying that someone just wouldn't keep their mouth shut or something, but you know how it is these days. Context doesn't exist. And sadly, you have to scrub every correspondence that you made these days. Unfortunately, John Gruden fell victim to it. But unfortunately, that wasn't it. He also said a couple gamer words about alphabets and women. Apparently, I don't know what probably they're going to take everything out of context. But you know how these witch hunters are. But I think
so. He's royally fucked.
So, but I think what pretty much what did him in was he insulted the Ginger Hammer. And rightly so, in my opinion. Because fuck Goodell. Okay? And I think Goodell take umbrage with that. I think what he did was, he saw what was in those Goodell probably saw what was in his email and says, okay, I'm gonna bury this bitch. So he had this, so like this tweet said, he had this in his back pocket and waited until the Raiders decided to get some modest success before he dropped the fucking bombshell on Gruden.
Thus destroying a man's career.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you, and this is sort of a personal situation. I was responding to a tweet by the Great Urinating Tree. And the tweet goes something a little like this. Hold on, I think I have it here someplace. Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna look for it. But I basically called for the drawn and quartering of Roger Goodell with a lot of hyperbolic context. And guess what happened?
Goodell lost his job?
Nope.
He got unbursting?
Nope.
No, he's asking what happened to him.
To me. Goodell got triggered. Twitter jail for 12 hours.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. You got only 12 hours? Damn. They're going soft.
Yeah. I'm like, you know, Twitter, you know you hate my fat ass, okay? Why don't you just eat my account and get it over with, you fucking pussies?
No shit. As soon as you get banned from Twitter, I would show you an excellent Mastodon site where you can actually post whatever you want and be a-okay.
Yeah. But that incident, and if you add to this incident, shows me something. John Gruden ain't telling any lies here. Now, yeah, he should be making gamer words and all that shit, but you know what? Like I said, if it was up to me, I was like, okay, let it pass, because considering what some of the players and some coaches have done a lot worse shit, like hitting their spouses. and what have you. And especially things dealing with oh god, hold on. Especially things dealing with
one day and some stupid shit.
And then
that happens to us all.
Yeah, and especially considering a certain guy that now is playing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we'll get to him in a moment.
Enough from the clown!
What Gruden did was at best a high misdemeanor. Sure, you shouldn't be saying that shit, but really? Must you unperson him? Goodell seems to think so. Jesus Christ. And let me give you an example of that. First off, shame on you, you Buccaneers.
Shame for this play!
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have advocated for purposeful change in the areas of race relations, gender equality, diversity, and inclusion for many years. Stop it with the buzzwords!
This is why people are sketching the NFL.
While we acknowledge John Gruden's contributions on the field, his actions go against our core values as an interest organization. Here we go again, core values again. Therefore, he will no longer continue to be a member of the Buccaneers Ring of Honor. Now, let me ask you a question, Buccaneers. What about Antonio Brown, huh? What about Warren Sapp? Are you gonna ignore their shit, or are you gonna unperson them too, huh?
Enough from the clown!
They're not in the spotlight, so they don't give a shit.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. The Raiders, and a lot of people on the monastery have sort of agreed that the Raiders weren't going to go anywhere, no matter how good they start. I think they just got lucky. But where I take a break, is John Gruden should not be fired because of that. Okay? But now now it seems I think this is I'm going to try to err on the side of caution here with the Buccaneers here, even though they should have just told Goodell to fuck off. I think this was done at the behest of Goodell. He wanted him gone out of the league.
Why?
He slighted him. That's why. Again, judging by what we've been seeing here, he's a petty little fuck.
He's that petty. He's willing to destroy a man's career just for a slight.
He's a petty little fuck, isn't he? I think the thing here is,
motherfucker does not recognize the fact that this could backfire on him at any moment, at any time. His actions just make the SJWs even more powerful in the NFL.
So here's the deal.
They're going to drive away more people from the NFL. They're not going to fucking because they're tired of this woke shit.
Yeah, he just wants to drag in modern audiences. That's what Goodell wants. And to drive the point home, it is now time for another episode of EA Egregious Assholes. The gang proves himself to be a bunch of hypocrites. So I believe at the behest of Goodell, it seems Gruden's been unpersoned from Madden as well.
Damn.
Yeah, Jesse Kelly had a good point with this. Like he was never even there. Brilliant.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. You know, EA. I know Andrew Wilson is one of those freaking bland corporate jerk off empty suit motherfuckers. But you know how you don't try to prove yourselves to be the evil empire by not being woke, empty suit bland motherfuckers. But oh wait, this is fucking Andrew Wilson. He always does this shit. He always does this shit for brownie points.
Why do you think I stopped buying EA games years ago?
Shit at the very least, he sailed the fucking high seas.
I mean, the last game I bought from EA was literally the Mass Effect Legacy.
Oh,
which had number 1, 2, and 3.
Hopefully you didn't buy the re-release.
No, I'm talking about years ago, back to PlayStation 3.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah. But destroy a fucking man's career just because of slight, using the fact that Gruden said some gamer words when he's talking to Bruce Allen. I don't give a fuck what anyone else thinks. Anybody who says, "Oh, you got what you deserved," you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Calling people, "Oh, he's a racist. He got what he deserved," and blah 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 blah. You're part of the problem, not part of the solution. Again.
No, seriously, at this point, fuck everything.
Yeah. We've all said some really stupid shit. Coops, have you said some stupid shit in the past?
I said some stupid shit in the past that could be deemed racist where I lived.
Yeah. Justine, have you said some stupid shit in the past? I know you have.
Justine, you there?
You awake? Hold on a second. Justine, you awake? I guess not. Well, yeah, she's still on, but I don't know. Maybe she had to go to the bathroom or something. But anyway.
Yeah, maybe. And before you ask me, yes, I know I said some stupid shit.
Yeah, everybody has. But you're gonna make some people lose their fucking job over some bullshit?
Yeah, they would. They fucking would.
Come on. Now that is some.
They don't understand this shit will eventually call them back to bite them in the ass.
Yeah, and I did not place this in the docket, but Derek Carr actually went to bat for Gruden, and basically said, "Well, if you're gonna try to single him out because of some gamer words he said, why don't you release every other coach that said some stupid shit?"
He's got a point.
Exactly. Because I bet you 10-1 there's a lot of other coaches in this league that has said some really dumb shit. I bet you Mike Tomlin said some has been done some egregious shit considering his locker room.
I bet you all the football players said some dumb shit too.
Yeah.
Should we let them go?
Yeah. I mean, you can abuse drugs and alcohol. You can smoke weed all you want. You can hit your wife, beat your kids, and make helmet-to-helmet contacts maliciously. But
don't say gamer words.
But don't say gamer words, especially if you're describing Goodell. Otherwise, you get sent to the Shadow Realm. Jesus H. Christ. Oh my God. Hey, Justine, you here? Yeah, damn it. Yeah, she's still here, but unfortunately, she's somewhere. I don't know where she is right now, but...
Maybe something happened and she had to be out.
Yeah. But anyway, we're moving on. Because, yes, folks, here in the Shogunate, it is time it is time to have some fun. You know what time it is, folks. Yep. It is time once again for the ever-continuing adventures of Florida Man!
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, love life's the old way.
No recollection of that happening at all.
Well, this store sells some good liquor.
Oh, it is some good liquor indeed. All right, and we start off with something that Coops. Oh, whoops, I fucked up. Something that Coops brought to my attention, I believe, a couple days ago, or was it yesterday? But
probably yesterday.
But we have a naked rambler situation at Denver Airport. So we got a naked woman going around asking passengers, "Where are you from?"
Oh boy.
Now this video came at September, I think on the 19th, right? And it seems like she might be on something. Let's read and find out what.
Yeah, I'm thinking $10 on crack whore. $10 on crack whore. That is my bet.
So anyway, the woman appeared to be carrying some kind of water bottle as she wandered around completely in the nude. Footage from a video shared with CBS shows. Police officer quickly intervened and attempted to get the woman to cover up, to which she's seen laughing and then skips away. "How are you doing? Where are you from?" she asked the bystanders who were reporting her. And that video is from September 19th and occurred at 5 in the morning near gate 837, according to Denver police. How the fuck did she get past TSA, by the way? The airport police released the report of an intoxicated female completely nude. Oh, so she was drunk.
Yep.
So I'm willing to bet whatever it was in that water bottle was either one of two things: gin or vodka.
I'm going for gin.
Yeah.
You could see a tequila.
Yeah, it's clear. Yeah, it's because clear water. Because the thing is, you can easily hide alcohol into water bottles as long as it's a clear alcohol, like gin or vodka. Is tequila clear? Because I'm not first on my fucking.
I've seen clear tequila before.
Well, any clear alcohol you can disguise as water, as Up in Smoke gave a good example of. Anyone ever seen the courtroom scene in Up in Smoke?
Nope.
No.
Well, there was a scene in the when Cheech and Chong were brought into court, right?
Yeah.
And the judge apparently was drinking some water, right? In the proceedings. But throughout the entire sequence, Chong has some sort of an episode, and Cheech decides to get him a glass of water from the judge. He drinks it, spits it out, and goes, "Fucking vodka, man." So, you guys see Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke. Classic. Where did Justine go anyway? She would love this shit right now. Hold on, let me ask her. Talk amongst yourselves for like 2 seconds. I'll be back.
Roger.
Well, right now, I just made a discovery. I just found my old sheet for Pathfinder. Father's Anyway. Lawful Good, Oracle, level 20, with A mythic class of Hierophant level 10.
Cool.
The thing about this is this guy's all healer, and he doesn't actually fight because he's a pacifist.
Interesting. As for me, I've been playing a lot of Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania lately.
Oh shit, Super Monkey Ball. What level are you at?
I've already beaten the game.
Well, I assume so, but since you said, I assume you're replaying.
Well, I'm at least getting the rest of the stuff to do, like marathon mode, which includes every level in every difficulty.
Nice. Yeah, I'm playing Diablo 2 Resurrected, though in the Legacy mode.
Yeah.
Start playing as the Amazon, Assassin, and Sorceress. And yeah, you really gotta switch to Legacy mode because while I do appreciate they do upgrade the graphics, thing is, they didn't censor Legacy mode.
All right. I don't know where she is, but yeah, sorry about that.
They
I don't
didn't
know
censor Legacy mode, which makes Legacy mode the superior version.
Anyway, sorry about that. I don't know where she is, but if she comes back, she comes back. So,
it is what it is.
Yeah. So let's go ahead. Let's see here. A paramedics were called to Code 10. Oh God. Now, apparently she's unidentified, and there was no mugshot of her. So I think she was They probably figured, okay, she's gone through enough humiliation, so let her sober up and we'll release her. Okay.
Well, either she is super hot or super ugly.
Yeah, well,
it's not to actually go like, yeah, we ain't showing your mugshot.
Yeah. Well, if it was in Florida, they probably show her if she was super ugly.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying her chances of her being super ugly looking pretty slim right now.
Oh,
they're not showing her face.
Oh yeah. But anyway, speaking of someone super ugly, oh God, can we see? Are there the? I don't know much about Maine, but I'm sure we don't find many people like this.
Mm-hmm.
Folks, this is not how you play hooky. And of course, this article comes to us in service from the Boon.
The Boon.
Yes. So, a Maine woman is accused.
Woman?
Yeah, really. A Maine
She
woman.
looked like be stuck in a male prison, and all the prisoners be like, "Yo, man, what you done?"
I was a chomo. Yeah. Looks like some of the inmates made the guy grow long hair and become the cell block bitch. But anyway,
I see the booty warrior going up to her and saying, "Hello, you look handsome."
No. Let me do the booty warrior. Come on, you know I know this thing by heart. I likes you. I want you. And we could do this the easy way or the hard way.
Choice is yours.
Exactly.
Yeah, imagine booty warrior's shock when it finds out, holy shit, this is actually a woman.
Yep. Well, anyway, so a Maine woman. This was in Pittsfield, Maine. I don't know where the fuck that is. I'm sure we don't have anybody I know in Maine, but she's been accused of calling 2 separate bomb threats so her boyfriend could leave his workplace to spend more time with her, authorities say. Kayla Marie Blank, 33. She's 33?
Holy shit.
You're not aging well, sweetie. You probably hit the wall. Probably hit the wall when you hit drinking age.
I'm 37 and I look better than her.
Yeah. So Kayla Marie Blake, 33 of Etna, I don't know where that fucking place is, was arrested Thursday and charged with one felony count of terrorizing, according to Somerset County online booking records. Blake's bail was set at $1,500, according to the Portland Press Herald. Police Chief Pete Bickmore said the first threat was made around 9 o'clock Thursday when a woman called Maine State Police and said she was going to place a bomb at a Puritan Medical Products in Pittsfield, the newspaper reported. And according to Bickmore, the same woman called 2 hours later and she intended to place 4 pipe bombs near the plant. Jesus Christ. Really? Puritan Medical Products has 2 manufacturing sites in Pittsfield that produce swabs for medical use, primarily for coof tests, the Press Herald reported. She allegedly told police she made the threats because she wanted to see her boyfriend who was working at one of the plants, the Bangor Daily News reported. Both plants were evacuated. Director of Human Resources, Christy Rizzatello, told them that it affected 400 employees and they would return to work on Friday.
Oh, you know his fellow workers are going to be hazing in his ass for the rest of maybe a month. They're going to be hazing in his ass. They'll be like, you got that? What the fuck, dude?
Don't stick your dick in crazy, fellas.
Especially when the crazy's ugly.
Yeah. Serious.
We get at least, see super hot crazy.
Yeah.
We're like, no, you shouldn't have stuck your dick on that, but we would have been like, but she is tempting.
Yeah, really. I mean, yeah, you could say that for a lot of them.
This one's like, how much Skull did you drink?
Probably drink the whole fucking bottle of Jägermeister.
Maybe 2.
Yeah, really. I mean, how many drinks will it take for her to become a fucking 10?
I don't think the human body can handle that much alcohol.
Nope. Well, then again, I think Doku could drink that amount, and then it'll turn out to be a 10.
I think Doku will be dead by then.
Nah, you're forgetting.
Got it.
Nah, you don't know Doku. That guy could probably have like a 5.5 blood alcohol level and still be functional, or somewhat functional. But anyway. Speaking of people that are semi-functional, yes. Yes. Hold on a second. Oh, God. Our old friend Bitchford.
What does this even fucking mean? He still controls Gearbox. This is basically, we're going to put money into my other pocket.
He's trying to be Bobby Kotick. Okay? Yeah, this failed magician, apparently. He reports that he'll be handing the role of president to Steve Jones.
Hey.
What?
Say what you want about Bobby. But he ain't a failed magician. He's a failed porn magician.
A failed porn magician that needs to be gone to jail, bruh.
Yeah, he needs to go to jail. Along with a certain figure that just got convicted, that just got sentenced. Oh shit! I done did it, did I?
Yep.
This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. Yo, tell me who did it.
I'm not even going for the fucking bat. I'm going for my fucking spear.
Let me put him back in the cage. God damn it. You know what you done did. Stay there. Jesus Christ. Anyway, going back to Bitchford here. So, Bitchford will be reportedly focusing on his duties as CEO and president of Gearbox Entertainment, the parent company to Gearbox Software and Publishing. That was acquired, and it was acquired by the Embracer Group in April 2021. So basically, he's gonna be like how Jalen Brackett was to Crap Division. And they say that Bitchford will lend his institutional knowledge of Gearbox brands and franchises. Oh, pressing X.
Yeah, that's a big cap.
Now,
the Borderlands franchise just fucking die.
Yeah, here's the problem, okay? Here's the problem with Bitchford. I think did he ever say why he bought the Duke Nukem IP?
As far as I know, I don't know.
Well, I think in an interview a few years ago, he basically said, "I'm putting this franchise is on the shelf because of current fucking ear and modern audiences, blah de blah de da." Something to that respect. So I'm willing to bet that he just made Duke Nukem Forever to sort of get the monkey off the back, and then just basically I'm starting to think he expected the game to fail, and he decided to put it on the shelf. Just to be a dick. Now, I'll be honest with you. George Broussard has his issues centering around Duke Nukem. But I doubt he would be putting that shit on the shelf of nowadays, you know? Even if he took like 20 years to finish his game.
Man, when even the fans make a better Duke Nukem game.
Yeah, time to call it quitsies. And I'm not gonna even bother asking him to buy the IP, but you asked to buy the IP because he says, "No, you can't have it." And then he'll probably he challenged me to fights and shit. Which I said, "Okay, motherfucker, bring it on." God damn. Treat your employees better, Bitchford.
Duke Nukem is dead. There's no way to recover from that.
Unless you get the IP away from Bitchford, it's gonna stay dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I think he decided to basically just fucking get rid of Duke Nukem because somehow Duke Nukem offended him.
Yeah. So anyway,
even though he's not the creep collecting fucking porn on a USB device.
Yeah, really. Yeah, and like I said, apparently he also known for suing his former executive counsel, Wade Callender, for claim that he used like company cards for personal expenses, destroy the evidence, etc., with a home loan of $300,000. Callender countersued, accusing him of deleting the USB drive. The opponent's USB drive, containing corporate documents and chomo shit. At a medieval times restaurant of all places.
Man.
Pitcher is a shitty human being, is what we're trying to say.
Yeah, he is. And I hope...
And Pitcher may have been abusive to his own workers, but that's under suspicion.
Yeah, this guy's just annoying. I mean, I bet you... Even if someone's woke, I bet you there's a line of people that want to punch Bitchford. But.
Oh yeah, I think his own workers created that Handsome Jack character.
Yeah.
Basically because it reminded them of Pitchfork.
Yeah. Anyway, talk amongst yourselves once again.
Asshole boss.
Yeah, really. Once again, talk amongst yourselves. I need a drink. I'll be back.
Alright.
Hey, Justine's back.
Huh?
You're back. Yeah, we tried calling you before and you didn't answer.
I'm my phone kind of went weird for a while, so I can hear everyone fine, but I can talk.
Oh, you were having malfunctions. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to tell Aaron when he gets back.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Not your fault. If it malfunctions, it malfunctions.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Oops?
Hmm?
What do you think about the whole Randy Pitchford shit?
I'm not really well versed in the whole Pitchford shit. At least not in this case right now. I ain't really so much like the John Gruden thing. I have no real dog in this fight.
Me neither.
I just personally want to see the fucking Borderlands franchise just fucking die. Same jokes throughout all 4 games. Come on. Get some fresh ones.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't they make an Overwatch clone and that failed miserably because it still had the same Borderlands humor to it?
Alright, I'm back. My voice has been restored.
Hey, Aaron.
What's up? Justine, you're back!
Yeah, she had a malfunction.
What happened?
She had a malfunction issue. She could hear us, but she couldn't answer back.
Oh, you had a mic issue.
Yeah.
It must be that app again. Oh, what's? Let me guess. You had that. I guess. What have you? That app again? That screwed you over before?
No, it was just my phone was being very strange.
Well, like I said, now that you're back, anything you before we move on, anything you want to add to anything you missed?
No.
Not even the Florida Man stuff.
There's so much that you went over that I was like, I don't know where to put any input in.
Well, anyway, we're gonna move on here because.
Question.
What's up?
Didn't Gearbox release like an Overwatch clone that failed miserably because it still had the
was it Battleborn or something?
Humor in it.
Was it Battleborn or something?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, and it did poorly. It did all right at the beginning, but once Overwatch came onto the scene,
dude, I'm telling you, I'm telling you this. It had lame ass Borderlands humor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, first game it was funny. Second game, okay, still a little bit funny. Then the prequel, I'm like, okay, this is getting boring.
Mm-hmm.
And out came that game, I'm like, oh, come on, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Bitchford's a one-trick pony, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, moving on.
More games with the same fucking humor. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. So anyway, moving on. Next up, gets a movie. And guess who's behind it?
Blowy.
Nope, worse. Moon rocks. Brand a fucking woo.
Okay.
You know, I think we should take our time to actually explain what actually fucking happened at Gamergate. Because we all know she ain't gonna fucking tell you the truth.
Yeah, Well, I'm gonna put it to you this way, okay? Okay? LARPer sleeps with game designer. Let me start again. LARPer sleeps with gaming artists. LARPer cheats on gaming artists with simp urinalists. 5 of them, maybe more, according to game artists. LARPer gets caught red-handed. The other LARPers re. That's Gamergate. Because urinalists
and the people who were actually pissed off with the journalists for, like, you know, taking advantage of the whole situation. Yeah, we're the sexist bad guy when we say the journalists need to clean up their act.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, we're the sexist ones, but lo and behold, the journalists who were the ones that basically said, hey, you want us to mention your game? Give me a BJ.
Yeah, they basically
took you guys.
They basically took the Harvey Weinstein challenge. Now let me.
And I don't know Harvey Weinstein, that actually succeeded.
Well, anyway, but the thing here is, and the saddest part about this is, this shit has gotten worse in the last few years since then. I mean, Gamergate. I'm willing to say it was a sign of bullshit to come.
Oh, yeah. It was the awakening that the wokies had to fucking see because they actually met some resistance.
Yeah, and they haven't gotten over it even since then. To them, it's like they're Vietnam.
Yeah, even though they fucking won. And sad to say, Gamergate, they fucking won. The wokies fucking won.
In a way, they did, but what they also did, but ultimately they just red-pilled a lot of motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, it started the ball with the red pilling.
Mm-hmm. But anyway,
because people are like, wait, weren't you on our side when Tipper Gore was trying to remove gaming from us?
Yeah. But like I said before, Snow, it's not about principles, it's about power. That's what it was always to them.
This ain't me asking me, I was saying all the people that went red pilled.
Yeah.
Trust me, I was already red pilled before Gamergate actually happened.
Yeah, same here. But anyway, so apparently Mind Right Entertainment, I don't know who those guys are, will work with a journalist, game developer, and computer programmer, literally who, for a series about her experience as a critic and target of the notorious 2014 online harassment campaign. No, it was not a harassment campaign.
Bullshit!
Who was almost targeted. It was among the target women, which also included Blowy and Saint Anita. The series will explore the origins and widespread intimidation campaign from the perspective of multiple fictional people in the gaming industry. So in other words, it'll be her bullshit narrative. From executives to journalists to indie developers. Oh, I'm going to press X on that.
Like I said, she's going to fucking lie.
Mm-hmm.
This whole movie is going to be nothing more than a fucking soapbox of falsehoods.
Yeah. So basically, all this is basically a bunch of gaslighting bullshit, saying, "Oh my God, we had to flee our homes." What? Because your ass got called out on your bullshit? And then, of course, we can show how the change in Gamergate led to Oh, Christchurch and
What happened? What did you read?
She said that the tactics of Gamergate were the same ones that led to tragedies like Christchurch and January 6th.
Are you
What? Take me to him! Come on! Go! Where, son of a bitch? Where is he?
Are you even surprised by this?
I am not surprised.
Seriously, are you even surprised by this?
Not really, actually. But it doesn't get my blood boiling any less. Oh my word! You know, these fucking weirdos will never rest until everyone they don't like is in a gulag. Okay, I'm just gonna put it to you that way. However,
not even then they'll rest.
Yeah, not even then.
They'll rest when a bullet's plugged.
Yeah, they'll probably eat us, just burn the ashes, and even pretty much it's erase us from existence. Basically, don't give them the fucking Infinity Gauntlet. God help us if they even get in possession of the Infinity Gauntlet.
Well, that's nearly impossible. They would actually have to sacrifice one of themselves.
That's true. But you know what? Considering how they are,
Spirit Stone's a bitch.
But considering that, you know they'll pay the. They're that fucking psychotic to go to that. But you think that after they achieve their utopia, you think all's gonna be well for them, right?
No.
Wrong. Because guess who's pissed about this?
Oh.
Blowy!
Miss Little BJ.
Yep. LARPing hoe. If I had been asked, I would have been okay with it. Oh, shut up, Blowy. God, that is a very unflattering picture of Brianna Wu. Well played, bounding into comics. You know, in fact, you know what I'm going to do? Hold on. I'm going to give you a cheers for...
Wasn't Brianna Wu once a man?
Yeah!
Oh! A little bit of the body!
Well, he's a transsexual. We'll be talking about them later on in the main event. But I will say that if you're trying to pass, Sweet Pea, you're not doing such a good job of it. I understand there's a lot of transsexuals that do pass, and you know, I'm more live and let live. Just don't piss everybody off. But LARPing is no way to go through life there. So basically, she basically repeats everything that the Deadline article says about, again, the whole thing about Christchurch and January 6th and blah, 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 blah. However, we get to the good shit. Oh god, another stupid thing. Since I'm getting a lot of emails about this, no, I got nothing to do with that TV show. I learned about its existence at the same time as the rest of you. No, I was not asked, consulted, etc. And even if I'd been asked, I would have been okay with it. That's all. I continue to reject any oversimplification of Gamergate that leaves out its roots in white supremacy, drink, domestic violence, drink, pre-existing societal issues that capitalize in favor of more convenient and accurate narrative when it comes to selling about women in games. Are you still on that lie again, you dumb hoe? Jesus Christ.
She's salty.
Oh, definitely. You know what? I'll even go as far as to do this. Where is it? Yeah.
Down here, salt is a way of life.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt. and you breathe that in and you constantly taste the salt.
She goes on. If I portrayed it, it's without my involvement or any input on my end, and it's happening without my consent. If I'm written out it, well, I'm not so sure how you can present it as an honest story, but that's not really my problem either. Well, Brianna Wu and honesty are pretty mutually exclusive. And lastly,
she's gone. There's only one place where you have to put her.
We'll get to. Well. Thing is, every time we do any of that, it seems like she's always unscathed. It's like a cockroach in a nuclear blast. And lastly, she goes on. I don't want to do any more interviews on this. I don't want to give any other statements aside from this. You know what? Hold on. You know what? Let's try this again. I don't want to give any interviews on this. I don't want to give any other statements aside from this. It's bad enough having all this pop up again without any warning or regard to how I might feel about it. Oh, boo-hoo. So I just like to try and ignore it. Thank you for understanding.
Oh, Broken Ball has a point.
Okay, what did he say?
I think that's 5 drinks so far. Isn't that a rise?
You know what? You know what? You're right, Hairball. Ladies and gentlemen, with apologies to the monk, it is time to rise for our drinking anthem. Skull!
Go.
Where's my liquor?
Yeah. There you go, Broken Brother Ball. He gave you your rise.
Skull! Sound the yeller horn!
I remember my Doku, man.
Yeah, believe me, we'd probably be rising a couple times if Doku was here. Oh boy. Yeah.
Don't worry, Broken Brother Ball. I got you.
Yeah, you're I guess that's your button fishing for the night, Hairball.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
No more.
as of writing, Wu has not responded to Blowy's criticisms. You know what? I'm going to say this like I said before on this subject. Let them fight. Let them kill each other. I'll go grab the popcorn. Who wants some?
Oh yeah.
Let's watch them duke it out.
Yeah, really. It'd be like,
hey, don't interrupt your opponents from killing each other.
Yeah. Just one thing though. I got winner.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, as you all know, Ghostbusters Afterlife is going to be coming out next month.
Yeah.
And after these 2 stories, I'm sure that most people will definitely not skip this.
Mm-hmm.
But the first story, I know at the surface, I would say it's cause for concern. But I'm going to be I show this story for a different reason.
I have.
Go ahead, Justine.
I do have something to say about this. From what I saw of the trailer, it looks 10 times better than the female version of Ghostbusters.
The dreaded 2016 version, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen all the trailers. I've seen all the teasers leading up to now. It looks pretty damn good.
Yeah,
it looks so much better.
Respect the past.
From a lot of Ghostbusters alum, especially Dan Aykroyd.
Mm-hmm.
He gives it his seal of approval.
He's going to be in it.
Yeah, he is. We saw it in the last trailer.
Yeah, I from what I could tell, I was like, "Ooh, Dan Aykroyd is coming back! Yay!"
Yeah, and rightly so, man. I mean, in his character Ray Stantz is considered the heart of the Ghostbusters. The same is true with him being one of the writers, and sadly the other writer being Harold Ramis, who sadly isn't with us anymore.
No. But this is actually centered around his character.
2016 Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that was such a disgrace.
They had one of the actors of the original Ghostbusters.
I believe it was Bill Murray, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Bill Murray.
Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and
Ernie Hudson.
Movie. Yeah, they're just some random dude.
Some randos. I mean, they just spit on it. They just spit on that fucking legacy. But with Afterlife, not only those three will be back, I'm hearing Sigourney Weaver will be back, and it's already confirmed Annie Potts was back because we saw her on the trailer.
Yes.
She was caretaking the farm and
it's nothing but respect for the old movies.
Yeah. And I like
involves with one of the Ghostbusters who's now deceased.
Yeah. And it would have been nice. It would have been nice if they got Rick Moranis back, but who knows? But who knows? He might be a surprise. Who knows? But
yeah.
But it's good to see Janine back. Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Mm-hmm.
But this article, on the surface, it gives cause for concern for the movie. But when you read close into this, then you know this is a little bit sus. So speaking with so basically, I'm trying to find the one where it says Jason Reitman. God damn it, where is it here? Alright, so despite the Ghostbusters answer the call, that trash fire stands one of the most magnificent cinematic disasters in recent years. Ghostbusters Afterlife Jason Reitman has somehow managed to pull a positive aspect from the wreckage, revealing in the recent interview that his upcoming franchise sequel will expand on one of the reboot's central story themes. Now, here's the thing. Now, he goes on to say that the idea of Ghostbusters could be anyone, while focusing on the family aspect of the history was created by the original films. Every Ghostbusters film has, up until now, been about opening a company friendship through window of business. Now I gotta ask, and this is coming from Scrub Rant. By the way, that's what got this thing ball rolling. Where is it that said that he's paying a tribute to the 2016 themes? Because I don't see it. Do you?
I have not seen it in any trailers. If anything,
not in this interview.
Judging from what I'm seeing right now, it might lead to another salt mine.
I believe so. I will explain that in a moment. But
is this the episode of Salt?
Here's the thing. I think that Scrub Rant is trying to do the same thing that they were trying to do to Venom. That they're trying to take an interview out of context, just to do one or two things. I would say one or two things. A, get the wokies to see it and bitch about it. Or B, try to dissuade people like us from seeing it with saying that it'll be woke.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to bet it's going to be the latter. Because they
gotta sabotage it. They can't let it just beat the movies they like.
Of course not.
Even though movies deserve to be tossed in the trash bin.
Yeah. So what they do is
they got punish these good movies because they actually focus on being entertaining.
Yeah, really.
And respecting their heritage.
Yeah. And now I think they're trying to pull the same Genjutsu that they tried to pull on people who wanted to go see Venom. And I think, like before, it's not going to work. Because this has been anticipated. You've seen the trailer. Yep, you've seen the teasers. It looks fucking good. There's a lot of questions. there's a lot of questions in the trailer that the trailer leaves a lot of questions to the plot, which is good on Jason Reitman's part. Don't spoil the fucking movie. Don't spoil all the movie in the fucking trailer.
I think 2016 spoiled their best parts.
Yes, they did. And the plot, we only have a basic idea of the plot. Family goes to piss on a plate Oklahoma town. Finds out their grandfather lived in said piss in a plate Oklahoma town, and apparently he left a lot of his memorabilia. That being the Ecto-1, a couple ghost traps, and his collection of spores, molds, and fungus or fungi. And then, for some rhyme or reason, some shit gets real.
Yep.
And I did an analysis of the trailers. No, I'm not going to spoil it. I mean, I'm not going to spoil it for the normies, the normie fans here. Okay.
Well, for those, so because it looks like it's going to be a good movie.
Yeah.
Far better than 2016.
Yeah. Will it be good as 2? Maybe. Ain't gonna be as good as the first one though. That's some huge fucking shoes to fill. But I will say that this is
if it was as good as 2, I'd be happy.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because 2 was not bad. It just had the misfortune of being stuck in the same season as Last Crusade and Batman. But
oh yeah.
Anyway. But they're trying to sabotage it, saying, "Oh, it's woke. It's got woke features. Ha 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 ha! You take that, you man, baby." Well, they're not gonna like what I got for them next. First off, drink for the Guardian. The Guardian gave this Afterlife a shitty review.
Somehow, I'm not surprised.
It might as well have been a 5-star review, you buddy, because now that means we said you basically gave us the all clear to go see it.
See, I told you this was going to be the episode of Salt.
Mm-hmm. And it's from Charles Bramesco. Let me get a look at this. Let me get a look at this special guy's Twitter account. Well, what do you know? He's a bug man. He hasn't got pronouns or anything, but oh, Crown Heights, oh god. He lives in fucking Brooklyn. Good god. Those who live in Brooklyn
back vampire movies too.
I mean, those who live in Brooklyn back in the good old days of New York, get these clowns out. Get these clowns out of your borough.
Brooklyn Rage.
Well, part of it, I think part of, you know, one way they can do it. Elect Sliwa. Elect Curtis Sliwa for mayor. He'll kick ass. But anyway, beside the point. So apparently he goes around, he talks about, goes through the usual old insults, featuring Saturday Night alumni doing sci-fi flavored shtick.
What a man he is. Did you read one of his posts?
Yeah.
He said my book is out, which you can buy it, and you can use it to beat your enemies to death with it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I got enough toilet paper, and besides, I have no use for a doorstop.
What a charming man! Of course, I'm being sarcastic.
So anyway, every time another anti-spectral doohickey first appeared on screen, met orgasmic roars from the audience. Good God, this guy is salty as a motherfucker. What, you don't like it because everyone else was enjoying it?
Isn't it?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yep, I gotta do it again.
Down here, salt is a way of life.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor's salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt. And you breathe that in, and you constantly taste the salt.
Yeah, they got a lot of other... Oh,
I have
Paul.
a question.
Yeah?
What happens when we get up to... It's already 3, but what happens when we get up to 5 salt mines?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I don't know. Sell popcorn? Sell pretzels?
Man, I love pretzels. Especially the soft ones.
That's what I mean. Soft pretzels. I'm not talking about those rolled goals. I'm talking about soft, chewy pretzels.
Me too.
You get yourself one of, and you can dip them in mustard.
Oh, I always dip mine in cheese, melted cheese.
Yeah, cheese works too. Cheese is good too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I
Here's
always
the money shot. It's pandering all the way down. The shocking part of being the variety of Reitman's ploys. It's not all groaners like a cop offering jail for the night Trevor on the phone asking, who you gonna call? There's the set piece where the cutesy narrator of mini Stay Puft scratching the itch for cloying mischief makers planted by the minions. Consider the casual cowardice of a script that uses its own mythology to subtly erase 2016's all-gas reboot from the canon. And there it fucking is! And there it fucking is! That's why you're so fucking salty.
Didn't the 2016 wipe out the first 2 movies from existence?
Yeah. So the way I look at it...
You get what you deserve, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Time to return the favor. Giving it the Rage Choke Trolls carpet bombing IMDb with 0-star rating, the vindication they've always craved. Oh, poor baby. You know what? I'm getting out the violin again. Even the champion of scientific expertise comes off as overreaching and aggrieved from Grievous' declaration that science is punked to the smug superiority of pint science Phoebe. The message is clear. As are its intended recipients, there's nothing more powerful, important, or cool than being a nerd. Oh, I think I know why you're making that statement. You wanna know why? Because you're a LARPer. You're a goddamn LARPer, and this chick's calling you out on this shit. Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, for Coop's sake, what time is it?
What time is it? Oh, what do you mean, what time?
Well, it's almost 9.
No, wait a minute. I think I know what you're talking about.
No, I'm saying, on my clock, it's almost like 12. Doesn't Coops have to wake up early in the morning to go to work?
I still have time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at this. This motherfucker's salty. And for that, there's only one thing I can do right now. I'm sending you to the principal's office.
Now take your ass on down to Oshag Hennessy's office right now and tell him exactly what you did. Oshag Hennessy!
Principal O'Shaughnessy?
Get out of my goddamn classroom before I break my foot off in your ass! Insubordinate and churlish.
But I'm gonna go see it. I'll probably be sailing the high seas because I don't want to go out into any theaters in this area because I'm in a goddamn blue state. But I'm sure I have a good feeling it's gonna be pretty good. So I'll keep an eye out.
Me too.
So
I thought that you weren't gonna like it. I was like, what?
Well, I gave Melee Saints of Newark a chance, and I liked it. I mean, there's a lot of people that didn't, but you know what? It was serviceable. But anywho, DC, why do you keep stepping in it?
I don't know.
Drink it in, folks. Drink this shit in. Drink it in, man.
Superman.
Now, mind you, this isn't Clark Kent we're talking about. This is his son, John Kent.
Yeah, this is his
John. Yeah.
So apparently, and that guy doesn't look like a guy anyhow. She looks like some He looked like some fucking danger-haired
He
Air.
looks like a metrosexual.
It does. But they confirm in the new Superman that John Kent is attracted to men.
He viewed what China calls an effeminate man that needs to be banned.
Oh boy. I knew when they did this Robin thing, I had a feeling they were gonna do this shit too. I expect they were gonna do that to Batman. And the DC would have their real life equivalent of the ambiguously gay duo.
Yeah.
Anyone remember that?
I remember that.
Why is Superman locking up his own son?
I don't know. But it goes to them. It goes to one of, you see, gimmicks like this shit and stupid woke craptivist shit like this. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something.
What?
I just saw a train coming. All aboard!
Oh my god!
Gonna have to clean up this mess. Anyway.
Oh, look, a nice picture of
why does
Cyberpunk.
everything have to be... I just don't get one thing.
What's up?
I said I don't get why everything has to go to, all the... I mean, I'm all for, trans, queer, whatever. I'm all for them as long as they don't force it down my throat. But isn't this kind of forcing it down everybody's throat?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It's like the homosexual Pat Robertson right here.
Yeah, it's like, just because it isn't in everything doesn't mean it's not being accepted. It's just that not everything has to be towards the right.
Exactly. Not every episode has to be a tribute to Will and Grace. Okay.
Right.
And I think, and the funny thing is, Uncle Ethan Van Sciver, actually predicted this. In a video back in August, he stated, so anyway, Clark Kent is going bye-bye, and they're going to replace him with Jonathan Kent, and they're going to announce that Jonathan Kent is gay. So Superman is effectively gay. Well, Uncle Ethan right now is sitting in his lofty chair in New Jersey going like this.
Fuck you! I was right! 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 Fuck you! I was right!
All in a much nicer way because Ethan Van Sciver is the human sunbeam.
Yeah. I mean, he's got his issues, and like I said, a couple people that I have associations with, well, let's just say it's a bit fair weathered, but you know what? You could do worse. But yeah, so the latest that they're basically kissing this freaking this half in, half out femboy here. Which I got no problem with femboys, but still. Yeah. This isn't it, DC Comics, and now you're gonna dig your grave even deeper.
Yo, I got a question.
Yeah.
Aren't gay men supposed to be attracted, to men?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's so manly about pink hair?
It's not.
Right.
And you know what? Now the ones you gotta really be afraid of is men with pink beards. Hide your kids, hide your wives. Well, hide your kid, especially hide your kids.
Yep. From the super predators.
Yep. Now speaking of super people, well, there is one Superman who I consider the real Superman. Well, he isn't having any of that shit. We have an op-ed by the real Superman, Dean Cain.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So, let's go. So, he goes like this. DC Comics recently revealed that an upcoming issue titled Superman, Son of Kal-El, the son of Lois Lane and Clark Kent, would be bisexual. That he's going to fight real-world problems such as climate change, and then he'll protest the deportation of refugees and date a hacktivist. What exactly
is he going to join the burn, loot, murder, and fucking destroying entire cities now?
Oh, God. But anyway. What exactly is a hacktivist? Isn't hacking illegal? Is Superman supporting criminal activity? It's a chore to keep up with all the different iterations of the current superheroes, but DC Comics is calling it a bold new direction for the character. I see nothing bold about it, and he's right. Saints Row, anybody? Thundercats, anybody? Zayra, anybody?
Yeah.
Ghostbusters 2016, anybody?
This shit ain't new, and it's done and tired out.
This is beat. God damn, the horse is already glue. Anyway.
It's not only glue. It's in my miniatures right now.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway. I see they're jumping on the bandwagon because they're fighting the wrong issues. There is a clear agenda here. It's globalist, it's anti-America, but it's not bold and it's not brave. Robin, Batman's famed red-headed sidekick, came out as bisexual recently, and honestly, who is shocked about that one? The new Captain America is gay. The character of Alex, my daughter in the live-action series Supergirl, was lesbian. A gay or bisexual superhero is not groundbreaking in 2021. It's banal. I have zero issue with that. I'm all for inclusiveness and acceptance and tolerance. It might be more interesting, however, if they created new characters instead of retrofitting the identity of existing ones. Exactly.
But we can't make new characters. That would be a risk. That means we have to actually be bold to do something. Look at making new IP.
Yeah, really. Brave would have been to do something of this 30 years ago, or to depict Superman or John Kent fighting for the rights of alphabet people in Iran, where they'll throw you off a building for the offense of even being suspected of homosexuality. And why doesn't Superman fight the injustices that have created the refugees whose deportation he's protesting? Dig deep into those issues, that would be brave. That would be informative. I read that comic book. I believe he's talking about X-Men. Bold would be fighting for the rights of Afghan women to attend school and be able to live free and go to work. And fighting for the right of boys to not be raped by men under the supposedly newly enlightened Taliban. So, yeah, he goes on to say, yeah, I don't want to cut this, I don't want to cut through a lot of shit, but there's a thing he's talking about. Truth, justice, and the American way is no longer the catchphrase of Superman. The new phrase? Truth, justice, and a better world. Okay, I'll buy that. But what's the vision that accompanies this more expansive view of social justice? What will make for a better world? Socialism? Communism? Forced equality? It's not wrong there.
Yeah, those things don't sound pretty good. It sounds like going about 4.
Yeah, really. No, America's... So basically, yes, the cool thing right now is to bash America, but I wonder if most of the people who have really traveled and spent real time in other countries deal with other governments to see what the rest of the world is like. And I have, and most of the world is nothing like America. Most of the world lacks our individual freedom, our equal quality of opportunity, our right to compete in open markets, and yes, the ability to obtain material success. We shouldn't apologize for any of it. We should revel in these values, which have attracted waves of new immigrants to our shores every year. So Dean Cain goes on. It's a great read. It's a great read. You go ahead and look at it. I'm not going to read the rest of it, but props to Dean Cain, man. He's all, like I said, he's a good dude, man. I like him.
He's the real Superman.
As far as I'm concerned, yeah. So you know what? A cheers to you, my man.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
All right. Now, before we move on to the main event, anyone got anything to say for all those previous stories we've talked about?
I think I said my piece.
Coops?
I said what I needed to say.
How about you, Snow?
I think I said everything I need to say. Let's just go right to it.
Alrighty then. With that said, it is now time once again for the main event of the evening. Con Hogan, play us in. Tonight's main event is the tale of David versus the alphabet Goliath. Now,
here we go.
Yes. Now, before we start off, any of you have any of you seen the closer yet?
No, I am not subscribed to Netflix.
I'm not sure.
Well, how about you, Coop? Did you see the closer?
I want to. I've just been too lazy.
Well, I did early this afternoon, and I thought it was pretty good, but it ain't sticks and stones good. Okay, this is I think this this is in my opinion Dave Chappelle's complaints. This is Dave Chappelle's complaints and grievances to his "You're All Diseased," in my opinion. And that, of course, I'm referring to a George Carlin specials where Complaints and Grievances was pretty good, but not as good as You're All Diseased. But of course, his best, in my opinion, is still Jamming in New York. And of course, it's bad for you. What's up?
Can I say one thing?
Sure.
I'm surprised that George Carlin got away with how much he got away with. In all his specials, he was like,
he went off the rails.
The government, fuck the... Yeah, and yet he was able to keep saying all that stuff up until his death.
Keep in mind, at the time HBO wasn't completely fucked yet.
HBO actually believed a thing called free speech back then.
Yeah.
Right after
then,
the woke shit happened after he died.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Sadly. And believe me, I wish he was alive because, he would have a go at these motherfuckers.
That, and he would have a field day.
Oh, definitely. But anyway, critics, read Urinalists, called to cancel Dave Chappelle Netflix for ridiculing trans people.
Their first mistake was thinking they could cancel Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, that's number one. Yeah. And number two, I've seen the special, and I think they're mad. I think the reason they're really mad at Chappelle was he called out their bullshit because of what happened to his friend who happened to be a transsexual.
Right.
I'm not going to reveal who that is, but I would say, for the purpose of not spoiling it, but I would say go watch The Closer. If you can't sail the high seas for that shit. If you can't stand Netflix.
I'm going to say this bit. All these woke motherfuckers, they're hypocrites.
Mm-hmm.
And they always cast their projections on you. because they're projecting their worst aspects of their character onto you.
Exactly.
Right. Right.
They are the racists. They are the transphobics. They are everything they accuse you of.
Yeah. So basically,
they don't want to fix themselves, so they gotta make you look like shit along with them. Don't let them do it.
Yeah, I've been party to that.
Is it inappropriate to call at least most of them narcissists?
Well, all of them are fucking narcissists as far as I'm concerned. But basically, everyone from Glad on down wants Dave Chappelle to be Gruden. And with extreme prejudice, in my opinion. But it gets even better. Among one of these morons happens to be one of the showrunners of a Netflix series. You're gonna laugh.
Oh.
Ever heard of the show Dear White People?
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
This is your showrunner. A white person.
Oh yeah, I remember Dear White People. Man, that woman, the actress has such a big face. I'm like, have you ever experienced joy in your life even once?
Yeah.
She looked like the most unpopular girl in the entire fucking school, where everyone just avoided her because of her resting bitch face. And like,
she looks worse than fucking. She looks worse.
Her complaint freaks me out.
She looks worse than Miss Moonrocks.
Ugly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Transsexual.
If I was on Tropical Island and my job, and I was told to either bang David Chappelle or this woman, I'd be like, David, I'm straight.
Sorry. Spread your cheeks and lick your. Spread your cheeks and lift your sack.
Easy way or the hard way.
Yeah.
And I think David would be looking at her, then looking at me and like, yeah, I can understand.
Yeah. So basically, she went. This is how she went. I tell the story of my transition for Netflix and most Pride Week. It's a network that's been my home on Dear White People. I loved working there. Oh, you know what? I am going to press X on that one. I will not work with them as long as they continue to put out and profit from blatantly and dangerously transphobic content. How dangerous is that, you clown? And then she goes on. I love so many of the people I've worked with at Netflix. Brilliant people and executives who have been collaborative and fought for important art. That, what you're doing is not art, sweet pea.
Bullshit!
But I've been thrown against walls because I'm not a real woman. Well, no shit. I've had beer bottles thrown at me, so Netflix, I'm done. Good, don't let the door hit you on your ass, bitch! Oh, there's more? Chappelle was one of my... Doubts again. I was at his comeback show at NYC, but he said he's a TERF. He compared my existence to someone doing blackface. Isn't he lying? He talks about someone winning Woman of the Year award despite not having a period should make woman mad, and it makes him mad. And yeah, that was in his special. You know what he went on to say? If Soul Train, I think if the Soul Train Awards had an award for N-word of the year, and went to Eminem, they'd be pissed.
No shit. Why don't you just have your own award called Trans of the Year?
Yeah, really. But yeah.
Why not have trans sports? You know.
Because inclusion.
Inclusion, and they want and deconstruction. That's all it is.
They have their own sports for people to watch.
Yeah, but you know what? Their goal is deconstruction. It's a cult, like I said, Maoist cultural revolution tactics, my man.
So instead, they just take over women's sports, and now the women are like, "What the fuck? We lost everything all because we listened to these bitches."
Yeah. And then he ended his special with "But I had a trans friend story." Did you look? Did you check out the whole entire story? He says we don't listen, but he's not listening. Those words have. Yeah. What about that real friend who sadly did the thing? Huh? Where's your sympathy, you dumb clown?
Again, they don't have sympathy because when it comes down to it, they really don't give a fuck about trans rights.
They really don't. They really don't. If
they just want power, and they'll use trans people to get what they want.
Exactly. Any leverage is because they're at the end of the day they're not they're not all for transsexual rights. No, they want to increase the degeneracy and increase the communism. That's all it is.
All to just destroy America and then replace it with what?
A hellscape utopia. Ever seen Equilibrium? Demolition Man?
Yeah, but here's the thing: utopia is a lie. You'll never achieve it on Earth.
Yeah, and if you do, well, let's just put it this way: you're gonna have to stack a lot of fucking bodies, and maybe even that, and even that's not enough.
God may have mercy on their souls, because it won't be a perfect paradise. It'll be hell on Earth.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Because everybody has their own idea of utopia.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's everybody's different opinion, and as Clint Eastwood said, assholes are like opinions are like assholes. They're everywhere.
Everyone's got one.
Yeah.
And they all fucking stink.
Uh-huh. But like I've always said this: one person's paradise is another one's living hell.
Yeah.
But you think that's not over, right? You think that's over, right? No, we're just getting started. Yeah. Someone else had to open their fucking mouth. And it comes in the form of a series called STD.
Sexually transmitted disease?
Star Trek Discovery, but it might as well be a fucking sexually transmitted disease. And he said that Wilson Cruz claimed Dave Chappelle comedy special is responsible for violence. What violence, huh? And this is funny.
For that.
And this is funny coming from a group of people that last year spent all summer burning down cities. But it was a peaceful protest.
Yeah.
Peaceful.
You know what? I think Inigo has something to ask on this one. He's got some input. What you got for me, Inigo?
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Yeah. So he goes on Twitter and basically saying, "Is this how you're celebrating National Coming Out Day? Celebrating the violence your content is responsible for, and canceling your trans employee for speaking her truth." There we go, her truth, and standing up for her community. Oh, shut up, you clown. But we'll get to that in a moment we'll get to that in a moment. But basically, you know what this guy reminds me of? Considering we're talking about Chappelle here. Let me give you a hint. He got jumped in MAGA country, that being the Gold Coast of Chicago a few years back.
Oh, Jussie Smollett.
Jussie Smollett, that famous French actor who's black and gay.
How is he famous?
Ever seen Mighty Ducks back in the day?
Oh,
that's so long ago.
I got a feeling that I got a feeling he was groomed.
I'll give a strong chance possible, yes.
Yeah, he got
that's so long ago.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he also was in Empire, and around the time that happened, he And the funny thing is, Dave Chappelle was talking about that shit in Sticks and Stones. one of my favorite parts of that fucking comedy special. Yeah, but the funny thing is, well, Black people didn't say shit because everyone knew he was clearly lying. That's what Root Wilson Cruz reminds me of right now. I think he's still pissed off about that Juicy Smoulier joke.
Mm-hmm.
But oh well, you know what? Does he say the same? Oh, we're gonna get to this bitch later. But we go on. But the Netflix CEO, you'd think after him supporting cuties and basically decrying every other series and wanting to censor shit, the question is, you think he would throw Dave Chappelle under the bus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, he didn't. And
surprising.
I'm gonna give him props for actually being a little bit consistent here. Now, I don't support the whole cuties thing because you're my artistic. Sorry, that shit is just softcore child porn. I'm sorry.
But they had people auditioning and stuff. 600 kids.
Yeah. Where are the tapes?
What the fuck?
Yeah. Where are the tapes?
The whole documentary would have been, look at these horrible parents sending their kids to audition. Audition.
Send them to get.
Or they're supposed to shake their asses.
Yes,
hey,
yeah,
sir,
and possibly getting groomed.
Actions of what you're doing to your child.
Yeah, and possibly getting groomed. Anyway, but I will give the CEO his props for being at least consistent about the whole artistic freedom shtick. At least when it comes to Dave Chappelle, because the CEO wasn't going to cancel Chappelle. In a memo, he basically said there was a memo. It's like, Chappelle is one of the most popular stand-up comedians today, and we have long-standing deal with him. His last special, Sticks and Stones, also controversial, is our most watched, stickiest, and most award-winning stand-up special to date. As with our other talent, we work hard to support their creative freedom. And even though this means there will always be content which some people believe is harmful, I think he's referencing cuties. Several of you who have asked where we draw the line on hate. We don't allow titles on Netflix that are designed to incite hate or violence. And we don't believe The Closer crosses that line. Very good. Very good.
I'll just wait till the retraction.
Yeah, well, no, it goes, I don't think there might be a retraction here. There might be, but who knows? But he said, particularly in stand-up comedy, artistic freedom is obviously a very standard of speech that we would allow internally, as the goals are different. Entertaining people versus maintaining a respectful, productive workplace. And of course, oh god, here we go. One of the stars from Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, Jonathan Van Ness. He basically says, straight men don't decide what crosses the line on transphobe speech. No. Yeah, they do. You don't? Do you own Netflix? No? Then please shut up. Jesus Christ. I really hope the guy holds the line on this.
A bunch of salty ass people.
Jesus Christ, there's a lot. Yeah, it is salty ass motherfuckers. Oh. Speaking of salty ass motherfuckers. Remember that person I pointed out in that last article? Okay, first off, let me read the article, and then we'll go bullshit hunting. A transsexual Netflix employee who virally tweeted in opposition of the new Dave Chappelle comedy special was on the service, which allegedly suspended from work, according to The Village. So basically, what they're trying to say is she got suspended because of her rage tweets, right? This is what she looked like. The fuck is she related to fucking Jim Sterling?
Let me see the photo. You know those things like 20 seconds slow. Oh, holy shit!
Yeah,
she does.
Oh god, Justine, if someone's trying to cosplay as you, that is one shitty cosplay. Yeah, she looks like she kind of looks like she is related to Jim Sterling.
She looks like a sister of Jim Sterling.
Exactly. And of course, you got the fucking problem glasses. You know, it's like what would happen if Andy Richter dressed in drag? So basically, we launched another Chappelle. Yeah. So basically, you're gonna hear lots about offense. We're not offended. Oh, bullshit. Because if you were, you wouldn't be doing stupid things like this, you know? Now, let's go on a little bullshit hunt, folks. You know the real reason why she was suspended?
Why?
Because her and a couple other clowns barged into one of their shareholder meetings.
Oh, wonderful.
And was being belligerent.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, that's the one thing you don't do. You don't fucking bite the hand that feeds you.
If I was in that freaking office, or matter of fact, if I was on Netflix, not only I would not suspend her. No, you know what I would be doing? Yeah, yes, you know, I'd be channeling my Vince McMahon at that point. Yeah. And I'd be chasing him out with a baseball bat. I don't give a fuck if they sue. I don't give a fuck if they sue. I'll just knock some amnesia into them. Maybe they won't sue. That's how you incite violence. You barge into someone's meeting and then in trying to roll up on their face like that. That's inciting violence, not a fucking comedy special.
For investors too. That's like the true customers of every single corporation.
Bad. But
yeah, companies, they're investors.
Yeah.
If they don't, they go to jail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But unfortunately, they sort of lost their balls a little. Why? They reinstated this fool. After the company found no ill intent in her decision to attend a closed door meeting. Oh, you know what? I'm calling one thing on this one.
Bullshit!
Yeah.
How much you want to bet she actually got dirt on them? And
I believe so.
I
believe so, and they were probably gonna do the same thing they did to Paradox and fucking in Crap Division and Blizzard and all and Riot Games and all that shit. That's how they get you. They will claim harassment and then they'll bring in the authorities to bury your ass.
Hey, have you seen the Raging Golden Eagle special like last Saturday?
Oh, I saw RG's interview with a guy that I think had some work problems with some
come over.
Yeah, and
now he's gonna rake his ass through the coals for the legal court.
Now he's gonna go after him both civilly and criminally.
Yep.
The
point they were trying to make is you don't ever hire people that are woke.
Never.
That is the kiss of death. You are harming your own company by doing so. Avoid the woke.
Yeah, do your due diligence when hiring people. I mean, they do their due diligence, but the thing here is they keep me from having a job and not these clowns. Don't hire them. Hire me.
They take over HR first. That's how they do it.
That's true.
Once they take control of HR, they have full control over who gets hired or not.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Which is why you never, ever hire anyone that has worked for any position whatsoever.
Not even for janitor. It's like, you know how they say about, you know how in folklore that the only way the vampire can attack you in your home is if you let him in, invite him in.
Yep, same principle.
Same principle, exactly, same principle. But I think that's what's going on. They got dirt on him, but even if she got her job back, they're still gonna fuck Netflix up the ass.
Well, you know it. They have no loyalty. They're gonna bite the hand that feeds them.
Of course.
And then I wonder, hey, why was let go and have no job anymore?
Yeah, really.
And I'll be like, well, you bit the hand that fed you and you killed it.
Well, prepare for the golden goose to be slaughtered. I don't think Netflix is long for this world after this shit. Doing this kind of shit is the beginning of the end, right there.
No, she should have been fired from right get-go.
Should have been fired from the get. Fired right from the get and lawyered up immediately. Now, the possibility they probably didn't fire her is because it would have been breach of contract.
Hey, has anyone heard anything bad about Tubi, the other streaming platform?
I don't recall.
Man, Rupert's being fucking smart with that shit. Because we have not heard anything bad about that. You know they have shit under control.
That's good, having that shit on lock. And they're doing a slow burn approach to their popularity. I haven't heard of 2B until you told me.
Well, 2B is not well known. It's just... You know how Disney spent $70+ billion to basically buy out Fox Studios?
Yeah.
And they told Rupert, you could keep Fox News.
Yeah.
Well, Rupert took that money, spent like, I don't know, $300 million to buy out Tubi. So now he has his own streaming platform. And now he's using that Disney money to buy out exclusives. So he can compete against Disney.
Smart.
He is very smart.
Well.
Plus, I think he has almost every single Bizarre Adventure of JoJo.
Oh.
In his own.
That's gonna get people onto the service. That's for sure.
And guess what? His is actually free. You just gotta deal with commercials.
Yeah. But basically, all these other assholes are circling the wagons, and yeah, it's turned to a fucking shit show. But
yeah, the reason I brought that up is Tubi might be the new Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah.
When this shit's done and over, it might be the new Netflix.
That's true. Now, luckily, other comedians are viewing this as sort of a call to arms of sorts. One of them happens to be one of the legends, Damon Wayans. God, I love this guy. Anyone who's seen In Living Color knows this. If anyone's seen Living Color, yeah, especially, believe me, he'd probably be canceled 15 times over due to his past roles. You know that sketch on In Living Color, Men on Film?
Yeah.
Well, oh yeah. Well, I don't really hate this, but hated it. But I love that shit. He also did what's his face? He also did, I think, that wino, I forgot his name. Anton Jackson, the bum that always has that pickle jar with that You ever seen the one that when he was like a some sort of he was a homeless guy, and his bathroom was like a pickle with pickle juice in a jar, as opposed to be human waste.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go back and watch some of his shit. It's freaking hilarious. But he came to the defense of Dave Chappelle.
Wasn't Chappelle also on In Living Color though?
No, he wasn't.
No.
He got his big break. Actually, the first I've ever heard of him was in 1993 when he was in Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh yeah.
That was his first big break.
He was the nephew to the Muslim guy.
Yep, he played Achu. Bless you.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't he first play in a movie?
Bless you. No, that's my name, man.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Wasn't his first movie involved with weed?
No, that was Half Baked. That was Half Baked, and that wasn't his first movie.
Oh, okay.
Half Baked came out in '98. I should know. Yeah, but like I said, go check out Men in Tights if you hadn't. That's a classic. We're men.
Oh, I've seen it.
We're Men in Tights. Okay, I'm not gonna sing it, but anyway, Damon Wayans says he isn't just an artist; he's a unicorn. I feel like Dave freed the slaves. Yeah, the comedians. We were slaves to PC culture, and he just, he's an artist. He's Van Gogh. He cut his ear off and tried to tell us it's okay. By the way, he looks pretty damn good for 61. I'm talking about Wayne's, by the way. But,
some people just age gracefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a few of those.
Yeah. Not saying any names.
Maybe one of those.
Yeah. But anyway, he goes on to say, I've always been free, but I'm just thinking he's saying, you know what? All that I have, and I'm not afraid to lose it for the sake of creative freedom of speech. You can't edit yourself. Comedians, we're like Mercedes makes a great car, but you gotta crash a lot of them before they perfect it. So that's a weird analogy. So he goes on to say, and this is from TMZ, by the way. I can't speak about the content of the show, but what I say is there's a bigger conversation we need to have. Someone needs to look us in the eye and go, you're no longer free in this country. You're not free to say what you want. You say what we want you to say, otherwise we will cancel you. That's the discussion we should have. Bravo, Damon. You know what? I'm not going to give you a cheers. You know what I'm going to give him? And anyone who's seen Living Color will know this. I'm going to give him a 2 snaps up.
Yeah.
Or better yet, an around the world and back snap. God, I miss Living Color.
Living Color.
Oh, I should go back and watch the series. That's fucking amazing.
Oh,
that was a good.
Mad
I miss Jim Carrey
too.
Yeah, Jim Carrey before he went insane. At least he.
Well, now he is, but.
Well, at least he parked
back
that
then
insanity.
He was cool.
At least he parked doing his insanity for when he did Sonic the Hedgehog, and he gets props for that. But still, our last one. Apparently, they've ran into some. Apparently, there's some emails with quote unquote embarrassing emails of the CEO of Netflix, depending him. And guess who fuck? Oh, it's from Kotaku. Drake from Kotaku. And oh my good lord, guess who's writing this fucking article?
Oh.
Kerplunket.
Oh yeah. God damn it. Fucking Kerplunket. Okay, where's my thing?
As I said, you do not hire anyone that is woke, ever.
No, you don't.
They will backstab you.
Yep. Up!
With the sticks, like so, making a bet where the marbles go. You don't want those marbles, not at all. Pick a skip, but don't let them fall.
When it goes Kerplunk, just some. Fuck you, Kerplunket. So, he goes on when he says, Dave Chappelle's latest comedy special, The Closer, contains some very sad, very harmful anti-trans comments. Drink! Faced with widespread criticism over his company's decision to bankroll and air the special, Netflix co-CEO Ted Sarandos decided to email the entire company twice, and doing so made things worse. How so? When the show was first released on Netflix, Prodigy trans employee... Okay, we already talked about that. But apparently, he doubled down. So here's what he said. We know that a number of you have been left angry, disappointed, and hurt by our decision to put Dave Chappelle's latest special on Netflix. Also, we have many new colleagues who want to better understand the principle that guide our team's content choices, especially with challenging titles like this. Our goal is to entertain the world, which means programming for a diversity of taste. This member-centric view has driven our growth over the last 20 years, despite all the competition, and remains Netflix's North Star today. We have also support artistic freedom to help attract the best creators, and push back on government and other censorship requests. Our Entertain the World and Strategy Bets memos, which have debated extensively, are clear about both principles, including the trade-offs, i.e., we'll always have titles some members and employees dislike or believe are harmful. With The Closer, we understand that the concern is not about offensive to some content, but titles which could increase real-world harm, such as further marginalizing all-racial marginalized groups, hate, all that bullshit buzzwords. Last year, we heard some concerns about 365 days and violence against women. While some employees disagree, we have a strong belief the content on screen doesn't directly translate to real-world harm. Well, duh. The strongest evidence to support this is that violence on screens has grown hugely over the last 30 years, especially with first-party shooter games, and yet violent crime has fallen significantly in many countries. Adults can watch violence, assault, and abuse, or enjoy shocking stand-up comedy without causing them to harm others. We are working hard to ensure marginalized communities aren't defined by a single story. So, we have Sex Education, Orange is the New Black, Control Z, Hannah Gadsby, and Dave Chappelle, all on Netflix. Key to this is increasing the diversity of content from itself. In this special, Chappelle makes harsh jokes about many different groups, which is his style and a reason his fans love his comedy and commentary. Stand-up comedians often expose issues that are uncomfortable because the art by nature is highly provocative. As a leadership team, we do not believe The Closer is intended to incite hatred or violence against anyone per our sensitive content guidelines. We have had these operating principles around pleasing our members and artistic expression for many years, and the team's decision to put The Closer in our service was consistent with them. The variety and quality of our content is what members value most. Our hope is that you can be hugely inspired by entertaining the world, while also living with the titles, all this boilerplate garbage, but you get the point. Yeah, it's a bit boilerplate, but you know what? Where's the lie in this? And Kerplunket had the stones to say, what an absolute fuck. Poor little Kerplunket. You couldn't get what you want again, haven't you?
It's too bad.
Cry me a fucking river, bitch.
Happy for him, that's your guy. Not really.
You know what? Now that I mentioned it, I'm gonna end this article with this to Kerplunket.
When
Yeah,
we
I just
put
figured it out.
As Cowboys, we never know.
Hey, anytime we have 5 salt mines, we play Crybringer River.
I think that's what we're going to do from now on. So if there's any salt mine, if there's too much salt mining, yeah, there's going to be someone's going to be we're going to say, hit it, Justin!
From a river.
Well, on that note, that will do it for tonight. Oh boy. So, next week, folks, as I've already said, we will not be setting up the tent because I'm going to be once again going on Mildred's Sports Ball stream to talk about some diamond shit. Talking about the World Series and the fact that, I'm sad that the South Side got their shit pushed in by the Astros. But hey...
And then the week after that is what? The last week or just another week?
Yes, the last week. So we're going to be talking about our second half of this 2-part special about the Final Fantasy games before it became cool. So we're going to be talking about the SNES era. So if you haven't,
the rate we're going, we might as well have November be like the PlayStation month.
No, I'm going to save that. I'll save that for a future episode because I don't want to be doing this month by month. Maybe a couple months after that, you know.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. So yes, that homework assignment still stands, Justine. Please have it on my desk in 2 weeks.
All right. Hey, that gives me more time.
Oh, yeah. Justine, don't worry.
Yeah.
Because number 6 in the series is the best one in the entire series.
Agreed. We'll be talking a lot about that next week. But anyways.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yeah. So with that said,
enjoy number 4, 5, and 6 because those are...
Yeah. Chef's kiss. So with that said, thank you, Coops. Thank you, Justine. By the way, Justine, you gonna have another video for us now that you got your voice back?
I'm gonna actually have the slideshow for my photo shoot.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And thank you, Snowman. And I thank you. And I thank you all watching, be it on video or stream, for coming with me into the tent this week. Now, if you enjoy this program, I ask you to please like, subscribe, ring that bell, and spread the word. Until we once again set up the tent, God bless you. Take care of yourself, and hey, it's a nasty world we're living in, so please be careful out there, especially with all the goddamn shortages out there. It's gonna be a dark winter. Mad Shogun out! And one last thing. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. That's it. Mad Shogun out.